I have been searching months, like months, trying to figure out how to do a makeup, no makeup look. Hey guys, it's Stephanie Hart and I'm back again with another video. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. Over here, I make beginner friendly makeup videos for those who just want to learn how to do makeup. We're over here learning together. If that's something that you are interested in, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out whenever I make the videos and you can become part of the family. Alright, so first we're going to start off with our eyebrows. I'm going to brush my eyebrows into place with a spoolie. Next, I'm taking a black pencil just to make the outline of the shape that I want. Next, I'm going in with my LA Girl Brow Bestie, and I'm going to just shade in where I made the outline. This is in the color brown black or black brown. And we're just shading in the hairs that are a little bit sparse. You don't have to be too dramatic, but I do like dark brows. So. Alright, so I know they look a little crazy, but we gotta trust the process. Alright, so that we don't have that really harsh line in the front, I'm going to go in with my spoolie, and I'm just going to brush the hairs this way to get that faded effect. Alright, next I'm going in with the NYX brow glue, and I'm just going to brush my eyebrows straight up. And this is just so that my eyebrows stay in place all day. Next, I'm going in with my concealer. This one is from Il Makiage. It's in the color 15. And this is closer to my skin tone. So if you can find a concealer that's close to your skin tone, then I will go with that. One, well, I'm going to start at the top and just go over. Not go over. I'm sorry. I'm getting mixed up. We're going to clean up our eyebrows with the concealer. That's what we're doing. I'm going to use my angled eyebrow brush. I'm just going to use this brush to make my lines sharper where I want the arch to be. So I'm cleaning up here, and then I'm taking it up just a little bit to make my arch a little bit sharper. And then just dragging it down. And I'm going to go back under. Take my arch up a little bit higher. And that's the fun thing about concealer and just makeup in general, is that you can create illusions. Just so I can be able to blend. Take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend out that concealer. Alright, so this is what my eyebrows are looking like so far. Alright, so Next, I'm going to take my liquid eyeliner. This is the matte liquid eyeliner. And I am going to draw a wing liner at the top. I told you guys, you want to look straight forward. We're going to start from the inner corner and then work our way outward. Alright, and then I'm going to go from the inner corner, from the outer corner, and you can see right where my lashes are. I'm going to draw the line right there because I want it to look like I'm wearing lashes without actually wearing lashes. And I'm just drawing that wing right there. And then I'm going to go from the center of the wing and connect it to where I first drew the line. And you can make it thicker or you can keep it thin. But yeah. Sometimes I like to just go back in and make it just a teeny bit thicker. But the whole point of our wing liner is to make our lash line look thicker, well, look fuller, so that when we do put our lashes on, it's going to look natural. But if you decide not to wear lashes, you can see that it already looks like I have lashes on. So you can just add mascara if you didn't want to put lashes on. All right, we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to start from the inner corner and then work my way out. And then I'm stopping. When I get to the end, drawing my line right where I see my eyelashes, which is here. I'm going to go up. When you draw the line where your eyelashes are, you kind of want to make a curve and go up so that's what's going to make it look like an actual eyelash. You can see there. And then we're just going to connect it and fill it in. And then if you need to, you can go back in and make your lines a little bit darker. And that's how I draw my eyeliner. So moving on, I have a yellow undertone. I do have a video on how to determine your undertones and how to choose your foundation and your concealer based on your undertone. I will link that in the description if you guys want to go watch. But I'm going to start off first with the Maybelline Fit Me in the color Cafe because my undertone is a little bit yellow. I'm going to start here, like right in the center. And then I'm going to go over that with the Il Makiage Concealer, which is closer to my skin tone. And I'm going to just draw a line down in a triangular shape, like old school 2016 makeup. And I really like this concealer because it's so creamy. You can't really tell the difference on camera, but they are two different colors. And just for the fun of it, we're going to go down the bridge of our nose. A blending sponge. This is what mine looks like. It's a little dirty. And I'm going to go in and spray my sponge with the Hydro Glow Satin Prime Spray. This is from Absolute New York. And I'm going to spray the tip of it. And then we're going to spray the back of it too. Make sure you press it in. All right. And now with the tip of it, we're going to use that to blend out the concealer. Alright, I know that the concealer looks a little bit harsh right here and right here, but don't worry about that just yet. Now I'm going in with my foundation, and this is also from Il Makiage, and this is in the color 220. So I'm going to shake it up just a little bit. I'm going to put some here and here. The reason why I'm not using a brush is because I think with a sponge it just looks a little bit more like skin. Like the brush I think will give you more full coverage and definitely have to build it up with a sponge, but I think it looks more natural when I do it with a sponge, when I blend out my makeup with a sponge. And remember, we're using the bottom part of the sponge to blend, so we're using the bottom of the sponge to blend out the foundation, and then we're using the tip to blend out the concealer. So you see where that harsh line is, and we're going to just use the foundation to blend it out. And then you can just flip it to where to use the concealer to make it blend even more seamlessly. And then, that's how we're going to do it. Alright. Am I the only one that stopped putting makeup on their forehead? Because I just be feeling like it's no point. I think it looks good so far. Alright, so before I forget, I'm going to line my waterline with a brown pencil, not a black one. And we're going to just go in like really light, not too heavy. And now I'm going to set my under eye with my Cocoa Guerra powder. And this is in the color Mauve. So I'm dipping it in. And then we're going to rub a little bit on the back of our hand. And then put the powder under our eyes. Wherever you put that concealer is where we're gonna put the powder. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is in the color Coconut. It's number 355. And I'm using a fluffy brush for that one. Blend in all of the foundation. Alright, so to melt our powder into our skin, I'm going to use the Maybelline Lasting Fix Spray. And this is what's going to make the makeup look like skin. This is what's going to, give us that no makeup look. While I let that dry down, I'm going to put some glue on my lashes. Like, this is what the style looks like. I just think they're so cute. Okay, so this is our finished look. Oh, let me add a lip. Almost forgot. Let's add a lip. Here's with a brown lip liner. And I'm not overlining my lips because I don't really like that look. I have this lipstick and it's supposed to change colors with your mood, and this is what it looks like. My mom actually bought it off the TikTok shop. Um, I really like it so far. This is what it looks like. But you can also just go in with a nude lipstick or some clear gloss. Right. Now we're done. Now we're done. What do you guys think? It looks pretty natural to me. Do you guys think it's natural? Are you digging these lashes? Well, this is the finished look, and this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoy watching this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out when I post another one. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.